Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to Cloud Test Lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
The default access, what it signifies is whenever you have declared a member as default access, it is only accessible within the package. That means normally for default access, it won't contain any keyword. Whenever you have specified that long student member without specifying any access modifier, that means this particular variable is with the default access, which means it is accessible only within the package. Within the package, in the sense, here if you take a look at com.box, this is one package. So if at all, if you have specified inside the box class, let us say declare one more variable, long box info or else box name. Here you have declared a variable called box name with any of the data types. Let us say this is a string. Once you have specified this box name as default access, this variable is accessible only within this particular package. That means it can only accessible within com.box. Let us go and verify here. So here I am trying to access box1.box name. This out box1.box name. You can see that I don't have any issues and I can easily access the variable box name from box wait client. Let us go and access in some other place. Let us access at the box wait class level. See, the box wait class, it is extending com.box.box class, which means whatever the fields that are available with respect to box class are accessible to the subclass level. That is our fundamental. Unless and until it is declared as private, that's what until we have learned. Go and access what is the field name? Box name equal to square box. Now I'm trying to access the default access level member in a subclass, and here you can see that what it is saying, the field box.box name is not visible. Currently, box wait is a subclass of box class, but still it was not able to access the member. So just like how you are not able to access a private member, here also it is specifying in the same way that you don't have any access to box name member within your different subclass. Even if you access from box client, let us go and check in client class. in client class. This is also in a different subclass, sorry, different package. Different package, sorry, different package which is com.client. Let us go and see whether you can access it or not. Box1 dot box name equal to data. What it is saying? The field box.boxName is not visible. So here, whatever that you have specified inside the box class as default access. So your package is also provides one more access control, which is default access control. Whenever you have specified a member as default access, it is not at all accessible outside the package, and it is only visible to the classes that are available within the same package, and even for subclasses also it's not visible. Public means it is accessible throughout all the classes. It can be accessible within subclass, it can be accessible within a class which is in different package. There won't be any restrictions. But with the default, the restriction is you can't access the element or the member outside the package. That is default access. We'll write a table, then you will be able to understand more clearly. The box client, it is a standalone client only. I have tried from a standalone client accessing the box name field.
Without the packet, just blank, go to the default package.
Sorry?
Default package, without any packages. Yeah, there.
Without any packages for here?
Yeah, they assume that you have a box and you have client. I tried that. I was able to see the protected classes. Protected variables there.
So you have declared box class here and box weight also at the same level?
Yes, yes.
Box client?
Yes.
So that means both are at the same level, right?
I'm not saying package there. I'm just, there is no package. It starts with a class.
You didn't specify any package.
No, I did not specify any package.
So if at all, if you didn't specify any package, that means it will be available under a default package. Even though if you didn't write, Java puts them under a default package.
Oh, that was the reason. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Amit. Now, let us write one more variable, protected string box information. I have declared one more now, box information. Let us follow the same structure. Let us first access in the same package. So here I have created box one. I'm trying to access, see my box weight client, it is available under the same package, and you can see that I'm able to access the file. What we have mentioned with respect to protected keyword, it is also just like public, but it is also just like default, but it will provide access to the subclasses. Either the subclass exists in the same package or it exists in the different package, that doesn't matter. Here box information is declared as protected keyword. Protected keyword means providing access to subclasses, and the subclasses can reside within same package or it can reside in a different package. So currently I have declared box information with the protected keyword, and I'm trying to access within box weight client, which is available in the same package, and I'm able to access box information. Let us go and access in subclass, which is box weight, and this subclass was available in a different package. Now you can see that I'm able to access the file, I'm able to access the element or the member variable within the subclass, and the subclass exists in different package. Now access the same with respect to box client. Previously box weight client is available under the same package, and now the box information, the box client, it is available under a different package. Now you can see that it is still specifying the same error, which is the box information is not visible. So what is the difference between default and protected? The default is only within the package default access. Any member which we have specified as default access can be accessible within the same package, and any member which you have specified as protected is accessible within the package as well as subclasses in different packages. So protected keyword is useful for subclasses, and default keyword is useful for package level. Do packages always have to start with com? No, it is not required. It's just like the Java reference. They'll suggest to start with the reverse domain of your website. So normally your reverse domain will contain, let us say, H2K So the reverse domain will be com.h2k.infosys. That is just like a standard that will follow. For protected, what about classes which are not subclasses? If you are accessing within the same class, within the same package, the protected keyword you are able to access. This is not a subclass of box class. And here you are accessing from outside the package, which is box client. And here you can see that this is not a subclass of box class. And here, when you are trying to access, you are getting an error. Is that fine, Soumya?
Yes, Krish. Thank you.
Take a look at the table. The private, so here I have mentioned 4 fields, same class, same package, subclass, same package, different class, different package, subclass, and different package, different class. For any class, see, if at all if you have declared a member variable as private, that is only accessible within the same class. It is not at all accessible outside the same class. Outside classes, they can't access private members. You can see that all are no. But for a public, it is accessible for any level, and it is accessible within same package, and it is accessible outside the package, and it is accessible within subclass available in the same package or different package. But with respect to protected, only restriction is you can access the protected member within any subclass. Either the subclass can exist in the same package or it can reside in different package. Just now only we have seen. But the only place where you cannot access a protected member is different class with different package. That's where your box client came into the picture, and you are not able to access the protected member, which is box information. And With respect to default access, the default access, no question of discussing about different package at all. We don't provide any access outside the package level. So these two are no. And within the same package, either it can be subclass or different class, we are providing package level access, which is default level access.
Please, can you go back to the picture again, please?
Yes.
So the biggest difference between protected and default is that default is not.
Your voice is breaking.
Okay. The main difference between default and protected is that the default is not visible outside the package.
Correct.
But as far as the protected is concerned, once you say extends, it will be visible, right?
It is accessible to all the subclasses.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yesterday, we discussed about the Java API packages. Java also provided several classes, just like how you are writing your classes and organizing with respect to packages. Java also provided a lot of packages and a lot of class files, and they have configured or they have divided as different packages. The top level package is Java, and inside this it consists of nested packages like lang, util, IO, net package. There are some other plenty of packages available, and some of them can contain individual packages, the nested packages as well. And again, it consists of a lot of .class files. Among all these stuff, until now we have declared about system class, string class. We have discussed related to execution or compilation of a file, execution of a file with respect to Java command, and we have mentioned that we are supposed to use fully qualified class name. But with respect to system and string class, we haven't specified the fully qualified class name. These files are available under java.lang package. So by default, these files are by default the import statement for lang package is added by your Java compilation system. So that means whenever, during the compilation process, it will definitely look for the class file java.lang.system or java.lang.string, because we are calling some methods under string or under system. So the method code was available inside the file called java.lang.system. So the file has to be available under the class path. So that means, first of all, it was resolved. It needs to be resolved to fully qualified class name that will be taken care by the implicit import, which is import java.lang.star. So not only these two class files, whatever the class file that is available under java.lang system, java.lang. Those class files are implicitly available directly to you to write inside your method. So this is the top level package, and you can see that I just mentioned only some classes. There are plenty of classes available under each package. The lang package, it was specified in green color, which means it was implicitly imported to your Java file. These are some of the class files that are available under lang package, and util package also some of the class files, net package, socket, IO package, streams. If you want to work with list class, you should specify that java.util.star, it needs to be imported onto your Java file. Only the java.lang package is available as a default and not all the packages. So if you want to work with related to socket or streams or some other class files which are available in different packages, you should import those files into your Java file. Then only your compiler or runtime can understand and look for the .class file. I have explained this yesterday, but just for reference, I'm explaining it one more time. Interfaces. The next topic is interfaces. Interfaces are called as fully abstract classes. Fully abstract classes in the sense, in normal abstract class, we can contain abstract methods, and we can also contain concrete methods. That means concrete method means method which consists of declaration as well as definition. Abstract method means it contains only declaration but not the definition. Interfaces, these are also just like classes only, but they should or they only contain abstract methods but not concrete methods. Whenever we have only the basic prototype, or else you just want to specify a standard in which all of your subclasses were supposed to follow, then you will declare an interface and specify all the abstract methods. See, in case of shape, forget about yesterday's scenario. Here, shape, we are specifying it as an interface. Shape consists of some standard, like it consists of certain methods like calculate area or calculate volume or print data. So these are the methods your shape class should contain. These three are just like prototype methods that you are specifying with respect to your shape class. The specified interfaces also just like class, nothing but normally we'll use class name as syntax. Here you'll use interface, interface name, and then open brace, close brace, and declare members. Members in the sense variables and methods. When you specify that I'm writing an interface but not a class, one thing to remember is all your methods, whatever that you write, those are all by default public and abstract methods. So that means it's not required for you to specify abstract keyword with respect to your method declaration, because once you have specified that I'm writing an interface, that means it's not required for you to provide any kind of definition for those methods. You just need to declare those methods, and all the methods will become by default public and abstract. Related to variables, interface doesn't contain any instance variables. All the variables specified inside an interface are by default public static final variables. So that means let us write one interface shape. Let us say you have written one method called calculate volume, and you have declared a variable called integer data equal to 20. Even though if you specify or if you didn't specify, all the variables that are specified within your interface, they are all by default static and final variables. So they should be accessed by using shape.data. These are static fields. Static fields can be accessed by using class name or interface name from now onwards. And the data you are specifying is final, which means the data, whatever that you have assigned for the first time, it's not possible for us to change this value. Normally, nobody prefers to declare data in an interface because we don't want to declare constant variables within an interface, and we don't need any constants, then it's not at all required to specify those variables. In the same way, all the methods that you specify within your interface, they are all inbuilt abstract methods. If you specify or if you didn't specify, those are all by default abstract methods. Once you have declared a prototype, once you have specified a prototype, see, this is the prototype that you have specified for your shape class. And once after that, you will be going to write a circle class or any other class. Whenever you want to get the functionality from a different class, normally we'll follow inheritance concept and we'll extend our superclass. But in this case, this is not a different class. This is a separate interface. An interface needs to be implemented by subclasses. Interface, it was not supposed to be extended and they are supposed to be implemented. The reason for that is you are supposed to implement all the methods. You can't escape or leaving any method without implementation. The implementation, to specify that you are implementing an interface, you need to use a keyword called implements. Sorry, implements and then interface name. So here your class circle is specifying that I am implementing the shape interface. Once you have specified that you are implementing the shape interface, then you will be going to provide the implementation for all the methods. Public void calculate volume. You are supposed to provide the definition for all those methods. Remember our thumb rule, if at all, if this class was not able to provide the definition for calculate volume method, you can still leave this implementation, and you are supposed to specify that this class is abstract class and it can't provide definition for calculate volume method. It can't provide definition for calculate volume method, and whatever the concrete class circle IMPL extends circle class. So now circle IMPL is a child class or a subclass of circle class. So that means This is the first concrete class in the layer or in the multi-level inheritance, and this class was supposed to implement the method called public void calculate volume. If it was not able to provide the definition, we already know that we are supposed to specify that as an abstract class. See, here you can ask like, why can't I go for interface and then abstract class and then normal class? Why can't I directly implement the shape class here itself? You can, no issues. But just we are taking a look at like what happens if a method was not capable of implementing all the methods. Let us say here we have calculate volume and print data, both the methods. Public void print data, here we have provided the definition. So that means what you have done, you have provided the definition for one of the methods, one of the abstract methods, but currently we have two abstract methods here. If this class was able to provide the definition for both the abstract methods, then there is no point of declaring this as abstract class. But currently what happened? This class was not capable of providing the definition for both the abstract methods. It was able to provide the definition for only one of the methods. So that means it hasn't provided the definition for print data abstract method. So that means you should specify that this class.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2KInfosys.com. On our website H2KInfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.